Hello. So, hello everyone. I'm very happy to be here today. My name is Jessica, and I work as a real-world data service head in a startup from Brazil, which is called Precision Data. Today, I'm going to present this project that we conducted in collaboration with our partner, Boston Scientific, and is entitled Patients' Outcomes After Endoscopic Retrograde Cholangiopancreatography, which we refer as ERCP from now on, using reprocessed endoscope accessories. This is a descriptive study using real-world data. So the ERCP has significant impact on the management of prognosis of pancreatic diseases. However, there are serious concerns related to the duodenoscope-related infections due to this material reprocessing. So this study aimed to compare the percentage of readmissions post-ERCP procedures between single-use and non-single-use institutions using an OMOP standardized data set from Brazil. As data sources, we included the Hospital Ambulatory Information System from Brazilian Administrative Data Sets, which is called DataSUS. And these data sets were mapped into the OMOP Como Data Model. And to connect these both data sets and create the patient journey, we developed a deterministic linkage algorithm to connect this data set. If you want more information details about this algorithm, please visit the poster number 16, in which we give more details on how this linkage was done. We included patients from January 2020 to January 2023, and the inclusion and exclusion criteria were we included patients with no history of cancer, and also patients that had an event of ERCP procedure, excluding those cases that had this ERCP procedure due to sepsis, acute pancreatitis, or cholangitis. And our outcome of interest was the hospital readmissions up to 30 days after the ERCP procedure, and the causes for readmissions included sepsis, acute pancreatitis, and cholangitis. So the identification of the ERCP procedures was following a specific data source code system, and the statistical analysis was done in Atlas. The identifications of the single-use and non-single-use hospitals were done by our partner, the Boston Scientific, through field work. So they identified the institutions that by comparing the number of devices that they sold to these institutions with the number of procedures that they done. So if the number of procedures were higher, then they concluded that it indicates that these institutions were reprocessing the materials. So here we have some results, some characteristics of the 4 cohorts that we included in our analysis. And in comparison to the readmitted patients from single-use institutions, the readmitted patients from non-single-use had a higher proportion of female individuals and patients with a lower mean age. So in here, the difference between the non-single-use group and the single-use group, we can see that the non-single-use group had a higher percentage of readmissions of approximately 65% compared to the single-use group. So as a conclusion and next steps, as far as we are aware, this is one of the first studies using real-world data from Brazilian administered data sets and mapped into the OMOP model. And this is especially focusing on devices, medical devices, and patient outcomes. So this is very important for us because we would like to enhance the use of this type of methodology into more institutions in Brazil. So we found a higher percentage of readmissions in non-single-use institutions compared to single-use institutions. However, we do acknowledge that this is just a descriptive analysis and that the characteristics between the patients and the institutions may not be the same. So we must conduct an estimation study adjusting for potential confounders and also for the unbalanced data. So this is our next steps for the project. And we really believe that this type of data also is very important to inform on clinical decision-making, optimal ERCP management practices, and leading and focusing on patient safety, which is, I guess, the purpose of Odyssey community. So thank you very much. And please, if you have any questions, we will be in the poster. I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas about this project. Thank you very much.